Welcome back, friends, to Battle Brothers. The Bloody Dawn. How are we doing? I think we're doing pretty damn well. I could be happier with some of the frontline lads. Isenbard I'm quite pleased with. I mean, his melee skill is not what it could be, but hey, he's missing a finger. He would be closer to 90. Like again, his armor isn't great, but his defense is pretty good. And I think I'm happy to have him wear less armor just because I want him to have all that fatigue. That's 45 fatigue, so he can stab 3 times in a row, twice in a row, before he has to use recover. Loderek is using a longsword now, as is Balloonsky. Mersault. Like, his fatigue is too low, but the main thing is it's above 70 when he's got his two-handed weapon out. The Q-break could be better, but the thing is a lot of these frontline guys are going to be replaced. The real superstars will fill on the background. The back line, I mean. Legiu, the shield breaker. Excellent. Aloysius is not a bad bannerman. I just need to give him a helmet that only impedes vision by 1, because currently he's got 5, which is lowering his ability to shoot the crossbow. Cesar is, of course, a fucking monster. He starts with 101 ranged accuracy. Kilt he's going to be very high as well. He might touch 100 as well. 79 at level 6. Phil Mac, another superstar in the making. 73 at level 5. So he's going to get 4 times 6. So that's 90. Yeah, geez, like 97 he's going to have at level 11. Clout McDowd, the sergeant, who was surprisingly good with his crossbow, but hey, that's a hunter for you. And then our other shield breaker, Defrosty. Dumbass. I'm so glad for that. And Nimble is turning out to be wonderful for these guys in the back lines. Just like with the Frosty, I think it's going to be worth taking Colossus. Because as we figured out with the way Nimble works, you need to have high hit point numbers. Some of my archers, the fact that they're all Nimble as well, I think I need to have them 60 hit points as a bare minimum. Ideally more. Tobit, he's just going to stay in reserve and just rotate someone else out when they're injured. His skills are terrible. He's just level 6. We need to find some wood. We've not found any wood. Let's do a quick hunt down what terrorizes mission. How's morale among the men? Could be higher. I desperately hope that this is going to be spiders that are terrorizing Kaiwada, because then we can combine the spider silk. Direwolves, unfortunately. Well, we all know the Direwolf protocol by now, I would hope. But I had more swords than this. Okay, apparently I flogged them. So even though you're a mace master, go to the Warbrand. Bam. That'll do nicely. Okay, so apparently I sold all of my... Shit. Okay. All of my straight swords. Sold them all. So now for Kilt, he's actually better off going with a round shield and some throwing weapons, because these wolves will be on us straight away. Same for you, Philmac. Hello. And I think we'll give these wolves the runaround until we hit the daytime. How about you, Cesar? Your accuracy is plenty good. Make sure everybody else on the flanks has a shield option to go to. Righto. The only decision then is, do I start with the two-handed weapons out? Let's see, so they're going to run right into range. We can attack that turn and then switch to the shield when the... Yeah, then the beginning of the second turn, then the wolves go. Then we quick hand to the Warbrands again. Right. Come here, wolfies. I'm always happy to fight direwolves. The more wolf pelts we have, the more additions we can make to this armor, especially the armor on the back line. It's an extra 15 durability. That doesn't increase the weight at all. So Tuberak, that is outstanding damage with that Warbrand. Well done. Get fucking owned! These little things are really tough to hit though. Like, I would put a dog down, but I don't actually mind all that much if Legu gets caught in melee range in the next turn. He's going to go to work with that axe anyway. I think this is worth stepping forward into. Let's get some damage off. Excellent. Before they're able to start stacking the overwhelm on the next turn. Get fucking owned, doggy. Oh, they didn't like that. Off with its head. Yeah, point blank, throw next to the face. Great job, Defrosty. This is more like it. Big two-handed weapons doing fucking work. Save your ammo. Let's put my tea down 1 second. What? Get them, boys, before they flee. Any dogs? Release the hounds. Get him, Claw. Good boy. Good boy. Nice. That's 6 wolf pelts. Fantastic. level ups? Nope. That went well. What do you think? Level 6 net. Okay, so war bows are certainly on the shopping list. A successful hunt indeed. Like, I mean, this is a hell of a big mission and it pays very well. But I'm legit serious when I say that it would be worth it at this point to run into the wilderness, fight some spiders, get the inner padding, then we can use the coat of plates and the coat of scales. It might mean that mission isn't there when we come back, but honestly, I so desperately want that coat of plates and coats of scales. Oh, we'll make profit off of that. That's excellent. Now, I must try to remember, where do we go to flog the stuff? Krakenland. And spiders we're likely to find around the woods here. Ah, that's a complication. One, two, three, four, five, six. Don't need that or that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ought to do, I reckon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll keep those shields. Keep that and that and that. I'm just conscious that I am still in the market for one more archer, so I'm going to hang on to that rusty male coif. On the subject of which, we don't find a hunter here, do we? No. Let's keep the lower level boys trained up. Balloonski, is it worth it? Yeah, fine. He's on the front line now. I think he deserves it. Any tips for us? No. What is that? A delivery, where to? Wolfaden, it's fine. Hopefully we can find some spiders. There's a bit of woods here, maybe there. So once we get full tier 3 weapons on the front line, and I'm just conscious of the fact that for my two fodders up front here, for Balinski and Loderak, I think they're going to go sword specialization and we'll have them use great swords. I mean, you saw how effective those great swords are. And then with a shield in the backpack that they can still quick hands to, they can tank when they need to, they can do some serious damage with the great swords as well when they need to. I'm pleasantly surprised by the effectiveness of the tanky build. Like, you don't have to throw a lot of perks into offense points. Or into defense, I mean. Like, I could have made them more tanky, especially by taking... what's that top level skill where you activate for 50% damage reduction? But I haven't felt like I've needed it, and it's very fatigue intensive. Drive off brigands. Oh, absolutely. That's good pay. We'll take that. It's a relatively quick and straightforward mission as well. I think I can make more profit off of that. That's only 20-something profit each. So what am I really holding on to this, let's see, polehammer for? I don't see anyone using it. I mean, we will eventually have two-handed hammer users, but they will use a war hammer and a one-handed hammer. We can sell that eventually. The great axe will keep, though. As far as an arranged character is concerned, I might be persuaded to actually hire a poacher. But I'll only be hiring a poacher if they have eagle eyes or confident or iron lungs. They only get +5 ranged skill as opposed to the +10 that the hunters do. Some marksmen, lots of raiders. This is nice. I can actually leave Eisenbart with this bastion. It's +19 range defense. Oh, that's 25 though. Looking at the range numbers: 36, 44, 30, 28. A few leaders. Wow. Shit. Tier 2 marksman with height advantage. Piss off. God damn, Cesar. Fucking animal. Nice, winged mace. Get him. And that's actually a nice bit of armor, I like that. This could spray, that could be good. We'll just keep an eye on Fulmac. One more hit and we'll pull him back. Didn't like that angle being open on Clout. God, these tier 3 crossbows are amazing. Now they're falling back. Interesting. Unlucky kilt. Cesar, oh, Jesus, man. Oh, and then he misses the easy shot. Just let them come. If they want to stand back and throw toothpicks at us, that's their own, that's their funeral. Oh, see, I forgot that he had Berserk there, idiot. Stobbie, you fool. So we do need to remain respectful of that Dane axe and the tier 3 weapons on the leaders. But I should step forward now into melee range. Ha! Brigand Raider, you fool. Great shot. Great shot. Oh, God, so close. Oh, Jesus Christ. So you guys, if it was ever under any doubt, why archers, master archers, are, I think, the most dangerous unit in the game. I mean, look at how good Cesar is, and imagine you have 4 of those guys in your squad. I love how versatile this squad is now. All sorts of extra attacks. Great hit, Balloonski. Oh, broken leg. It's kind of an odd feeling to not be concerned really about the armor that the that the enemy has. Well, I mean, we'll still dagger that dude. That is absolutely still armor that's worth having. But Ralph the Pillager has got nothing I want. Well, he's got the winged mace I'd like. Ow! Fuck's sake, Satubra, come on, man. Thunk, thunk. And if we can finally get our hands on a tier 3 two-handed mace, I'll be very pleased. Good damage to Frosty. Get wrecked. Okay, so Tubrek, you're confident now. 86%. Sir Tubrek, smash! That was a headshot too, he survived it. That's not the end of the world, that's fine. Yeah, off you go, bitch boy. Keep running. Fuck me, Cesar is terrifying. I think it's worth netting him. I don't want him getting away with my armor. Right, get the daggers out, boys. Good shot. We'll let these two little nerds escape and tell their friends about what they saw happen here today. Look upon the bloody dawn and tremble. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Is there a dagger on the ground here I can maybe pick up? Nope. Oh, there's one. Loderak. Kill him! Off with his head. So in a previous video, one of you guys commented that Loderak is not a fodder, he's a badass, and I'm rather inclined to agree. But I do think we can do better. That being said, he's performed, he's had a stellar performance this campaign. And we will retire him, hopefully at some point, with great honor. And a nice big fat purse. Which honestly, as an in-game character, it's the absolute best you can hope for. Sweet. So, let's give my archers Direwolf Pelt Mantle for the extra bit of durability without adding any extra weight. And I think the reduces the resolve is really nice as well. Level 11 Sergeant. I actually want to hit the 3 range defense so that he can get up to 10. Oh, I hope it rounds up. I think it rounds up. It should round up. Okay, Clark McDowd. We've got 2 perks to give you. What's the best I can do? I've got all the mandatory perks that I need. Oh yeah, here we go. Definitely Colossus. Hit points are far too low. One more. I'm thinking of Steelbrow. As a sergeant, yeah, he has to have bags and belts. That means he doesn't get berserk, but my backline guys who aren't archers are not getting a lot of opportunities to proc berserk anyway. The defensive utility of bags and belts is fantastic. We've got spare armor ready to go. This is fantastic. There's 3 sets of spare armor. Where's the nearest temple? Bitterfeld. It's a touch expensive. I don't like that. So we're sitting on 7,000 gold. What is that earmarked for? I think it has to be 2 warbows. We need to find some timber and a tier 3 mace. Very useful. Let's loop through these forests here and hope we can run into some spiders. Why not? That's very good money for us. I mean, it is absolutely brutal taking on Caravan guards in hands, but hey man, we're at war. Nothing personal. Sorry Caravan, but you guys are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Quick weapons check. All good. If any of them want to flee, we'll let them flee. These poor guys are mostly innocent. But hey, this is war. Oof. Ouchie. Oh! Oh, these poor guys. I think I'll probably feel worse when I attack the peasants, but I don't like doing that. Oh, right in the neck. Jesus, brutal. Get 'em, boys. Don't you stun Mersault. Good lad. Good dodging. Oh, unluck. What the fuck, Mersault? 95% chance, rolled. 99. Nailed it. Longsword is 6 AP to attack, okay. Whereas the Warbrand is 4, I think. Dodging, lads. Save the ranged weaponry. That shit's expensive. Just accept your inevitable death, Caravan hands. Fuck's sake. I know you're brave and everything, but for goodness sake. I feel so bad. Fuck. Poor bastards. And by the way, we're 166 days in, playing as the Bloody Dawn, supposedly a Dovecool cult, and we haven't gotten a single cultist. One of the reasons I'm so especially keen to try the new DLC, so we can make sure we have loads of cultists at all times. Also bear in mind, cultists have such high resolve. That's going to be an interesting playthrough, because even if for no other reason than the fact that you'll be able to, I think, get away with only having either a bannerman or a sergeant. I don't think you'll need both. And if ever you could make an argument for giving everybody fortified mind, it's on that playthrough, because you can quite easily get every single person up to 75 resolve or above, because they can have such high base resolve. In fact, I think I am going to do that when I play my Dovecool playthrough. Man, that's cheap. So we said that we didn't need that, or that, or that, or that. 6 spears is fine. I think it's time we can start stockpiling military cleavers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, nice. Keep painting shields. Okay, a hunter by any chance? Nope. We need to find a weaponsmith. Oh, yes, these you buy on site. They're amazing. What else do we need? Light scale, leather armor. Don't need any of that, particularly. So let's see. With the tubric, that'll give him 4 less fatigue. It's no good. This is 245 for 30. Whereas that is 250 for 30. It's only a tiny bit better. But it is better. That's 63. That's exactly the same. Oh, it's 20. It's 20 more body armor. So yes, we'll hang on to these flails for what exactly? Yeah, it's for fighting those ancient legionaries with their shields. The military cleavers are still the best way to deal with unhold. I think you boys might be better off with a war brand. Slightly less damage, but it's more versatile. And eventually I'm going to want 7 tier 3 spears. Any tips? Let's head out here and see if we can't find some spiders. Is that many fallen heroes? Holy crap. Well, we can take that on once we have our 4th archer and we have those 300 odd armor pieces available as well. That's a lot of orcs. Let's head east and then north. You all know I love a good undead slaughtering. Hold the line, boys. Let them come. So after this battle, we will take note of where the weaponsmiths are in the southern part of the map. And we'll start going there quite regularly because we need to upgrade weapons here. Tier 2 greatsword, Tier 2 greatsword, Tier 3 mace needed. Warbow, warbow. That's our shopping list. Armor wise, we need, 300 plus armor pieces, but no one can really wear them. They're too heavy. Great shot. That was rubbish. So there are 5 ghosts we got to deal with, which doesn't feel that bad. I don't want to give height advantage there, but it's only a hand axe. Cloud McDowell, I think get nice and close here. Bam! Headshot. So if I go in there, no, I can't do that right now. I want to put Balloonski here so he can split there and split there. Son of a bitch. Good boy, Seth. All the way around, actually. All in all, I think our resolve has held up pretty well. I mean, it took 4 screams to break 2 of our guys. But it does go to show you that even with the improved morale, your guys are going to break. They almost always break. Bonk. Oh, come on, Assenbot. Fuck. Ah. Let's see on the next turn though, that'll be more helpful, the dagger. So in case you're wondering, I'm only raising morale with the Bannerman because he has higher resolve. I should actually give that sash to the Bannerman. Okay, Aloysius. Big raise morale. Okay, 2 out of the 3. Sorry, doggy. Oh, nice. Fuck's sakes, Lodorak, unlucky. Resisted, very good. Great shot. Fucking doing it, boys. Die, motherfucker. Yes, one down. 3 to go. Sorry. This is not the time for the archers to start letting us down. Fucking hopeless. Ah, I fucked it up. My crossbowman sergeant should have used Ray's morale. Didn't realize he didn't have enough fatigue. That was close. Yeah, get stuffed. That's ghosts, man. Always make things interesting. Go around melee defense, and it's got to be fatigue. Level 11 for Lodorak. Okay, our sweet brawny, finally. That's more like it. And it's got to be sword mastery, so unfortunately he's not going to have berserk though. He does have recover. Oh, what? I never took student? Shit. I really made a pig's ear of leveling this guy. Leg you the shield breaker. His fatigue is fine. Hit points are fine. Let's go for the 2 nice even defenses. So 2 perks, Berserk, he needs recover, I think that's mandatory. And as a shield breaker, I always think adrenaline is useful. Killing frenzy or adrenaline? Or anticipation, considering that he has his crossbow out quite a lot in the beginning. I think that adrenaline is less useful because he's, going to have spent a fair amount of fatigue having shot the crossbow before he even goes to the long axe. He's got berserk. Killing frenzy. I don't know. Could go for gifted, just for the straight stats. Increase his range skill by 4. Melee skill by 3. That is tempting. I don't know. Backstabber could be quite useful. But it's a bit more conditional, whereas Gifted gives you benefit every single time you use it. I should bear in mind the fact that he is nimble, so he can't wear much more than a padded kettle hat, so Steel Brow could be a good option. I think Killing Frenzy for the extra damage. And Aloysius, I think I want you wearing only, a vision impairing helmet that only impairs one vision. Okay, can we please find some frickin' spiders? Well, we'll try to do that next episode. It's been 51 minutes. We'll take a little break when we come back. The quest for spiders continues. I think we'll hook through this way, northwest. Check out these forests. Go check out the Whispering Hills. If we don't find anything, we'll just get back to the cities and just keep working. Doing normal jobs and hope eventually that we will just blunder across some spiders. Okay friends, I'm Stobbie on Front Line. This is Battle Brothers when we are playing as the Bloody Dawn, 168 days in. Doing rather well, I think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.